Shalom family, today we'll be making apple pie unleavened bread. The items you'll need will be 2 to 3 large apples. I like mine extra appley, so I do 3. You could even do 4. 2 lemons. You have 1 cup of milk, whatever milk you like. 2 sticks of unsalted butter. You'll be utilizing spices, cloves, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, ginger. These will all be to your preference. You're gonna have 5 room temperature eggs, vanilla, brown sugar. We'll have regular sugar, and then we have 2 cups of flour. Our apples are prepped and washed clean, so now we're just gonna start the process of peeling these out. Just gonna core it or cut it. Okay, and you'll cut them up to whatever size you like. We're gonna quickly cut into a lemon, and we're gonna squeeze it into our apples here, because as you can see, they're starting to oxidize already, which is turning brown. We want to prevent that, so we're gonna go ahead and squeeze our lemon juice in there before we throw the rest of our apples in there to help it from oxidizing. It's gonna help keep them nice and green. Okay, we'll be right back. I'm just gonna season it with just a little bit of nutmeg. As you can see, I'm not measuring out. A good little amount of cinnamon. I'm gonna do a little bit of clove and a little bit of allspice. Alright, so once we get all our apples nicely coated with all our spices and the juice, we're just gonna set it to the side and we're gonna start our bread. Next, we're gonna add our sugar that we pre-measured. So remember, it was 2 cups and maybe 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So we're gonna add that in, and we're gonna mix it. Next, we're gonna crack in 1 egg at a time. Now remember, these are room temperature eggs. Stopped our mixer, and we're gonna do the same process. We're just gonna scrape the bottom. Make sure no sugar butter mix is stuck and clumped at the bottom. Yep, and there was. I can feel it. So this is why we always check, just to make sure. And then you'll just give it 1 last whisk to get that clump broken down.
Clear my mind. I'm tired of being tired. Man, I done had enough. They treat me like a dog and it's rough. Can't wait until the Lord come for us, cause they gon' get it. Every day I'm praying for vengeance. I want them to feel 10 times worse than
Mixed it up for probably about 1 minute to 2 minutes, and you just want it to look a little bit coagulated like you see here. And now I'm just gonna add my vanilla. You can measure it out. It's about 1.5 teaspoons. I like a little more, so for us, we're just gonna add a pour, and we're gonna mix it in. gonna throw in a little bit of cinnamon at this point, just to give our bread some cinnamony flavor. We're gonna add our flour. Remember, it was pre-measured, 2 cups. And we're gonna trickle in our milk as the machine goes. All right, our batter is nice and done. I'll show you that consistency you're looking for. Ooh, nice. Okay. And now we're gonna move over to the stove and start our apple. All right, welcome back. We're at the stove. What we're gonna do here, it's heating up. We're gonna throw in some butter. About 2 tablespoons.
Hope you like it. Let's see. Making homemade baby food is so simple. Just blanch, shock, and strain organic veggies of your choice. Remember to keep it neutral and bland. Babies don't need all the extra stuff. Also, avoid high allergen foods. You don't want to cause an allergic reaction. Now puree it to your desired thickness, keeping in mind the age of the infant. Now, fill your pouches and remember to fill it shy. I would fill maybe 2/3 of the way so baby has room to squeeze without making so much mess. And just like that, homemade baby food is done. Yum, yum. I hope you like it.
I'm gonna need you to coach me in this mug, alright?
Yeah, man.
What if I told you was beautiful? From the curls in your head, the thickness of your nose. What if I told you was beautiful? And every time you get in mine, it's like a fashion show. What if I told you was beautiful?
All right, our butter is nice and bubbly. And we're gonna go ahead and add our, see that juice? Yes, that's what we want. I'm gonna add our, we had the second lemon just in case it needed some more, but I think we were good with the one. It was nice and juicy. Now we're gonna add some brown sugar. I have just a regular kitchen spoon, and I'm just gonna put about 2 to, yeah, we're gonna do 3. It's a lot of apples. About 3 big spoonfuls of brown sugar. We're gonna do 2 of the regular sugar. And we're gonna stir this all in. It smells good already. As you can see, it's getting liquidy. We might need to add a little sugar, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep rendering these apples down and go from there. In the meantime, we're gonna add just a little bit of vanilla, maybe like a teaspoon. All right, we're back. So as you can see, it's getting a little thicker. And this is what we're wanting. The cooler it gets, the more slower it drips down. I did add, because I had so many apples, it released a lot of juice. I did add another nice heaping tablespoon of brown sugar and a little more sugar. Also, this is where you can get creative and add more cinnamon, nutmeg, whatever your palate desires. That's what you do. I added more allspice, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Just a couple little shakes. I like to really taste delicious spices. Okay, then we're gonna take it off the heat, let it cool for a minute, and we'll be right back.
Sacrifice was given to the 12.
It's time for y'all to pull your head out the ass and wake up.
We are gonna preheat our oven. You can do 350. My oven gets a little hot, so I do 335 for just a little bit longer. So we have our apples. They've cooled down just a little. It's still a little hot, but not piping hot. And we're gonna dollop this into our oven bread. Sometimes we forget our edges. The edges need love too. Okay. I'm gonna take my little spatula and I'm gonna just mix this in just to help push it down a little because we do want some olive in there. So I swirled it all in. I try to get it all up in there. And now with the little bit I have left, I'm gonna go ahead and scatter it all on top. Because I do want some of them on top. As you can see, it's not a whole lot, but it's just enough. We made this juice, so we're going to use all of this juice. Okay, and we're going to go in the oven. If you did 350, you're going to go 45 and go from there. If you did 335, you're going to start with 50 minutes. Okay, and we're out of the oven. Here's our finished product. You're gonna set it on a rack and let it cool for at least a good 20 minutes.
Number 5.